What up, world, and welcome to another edition of the Living the Dream podcast, man. It's your favorite day of the week, man. It's hump day. It is hump day, and it's time to get that midweek motivation. It's your motivators, as always, your inspirators, Coach Spaulding and Tay.epps in the building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Coach, what's up, man? I want to thank the world for listening, man. Let's go, man.
Let's do it, man. Hey, man, once again, we want to give a huge shout out to y'all, man. Thank y'all for listening. Keep everybody keep listening, keep downloading, man, and keep sharing. All right, man. So let's jump right into this thing. You know, last week we talked a little bit about change and how it can be life changing, man. Today we want to kind of show you what that looked like. All right, we want to talk to you about reinventing yourself. Now I'm gonna tell you, this ain't no easy process. So I'm asking you to trust the process. I'm gonna say it again. Trust the process.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you a secret, man. The key to reinventing yourself is adjusting your values. In a nutshell, man, your values have to change. Your values have to change. When our values change, our beliefs change, our behaviors change, and our priorities change, man. So let me try to be a little practical with them real quick, Tay. Let me try to hit them with
Let me hear it.
So you money, and I ain't saying money ain't important. I ain't saying that's not the message. But if you value money and it's part of one of your top values, then your beliefs, your behaviors, your thoughts, and your priorities are gonna be about to get that money. Like, let's just be honest. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be honest. Let's be honest, man, because ultimately the things that we should be valuing will be secondary. All right, Tay, I don't think they got it. So let me get a little deep. Man. So if money is the number one motivator, then honesty, integrity, and sincerity is something you're willing to sacrifice because you got to get this money. All right, let me go a little deeper. So if girls and stuff is what you value, then you're willing to cheat and steal to get it. That's in a nutshell, man. And I say money, girls, and stuff because I've been there. There are some of the things that I value, and it shaped my beliefs, it shaped my habits, it shaped my behaviors, and it shaped my priorities. But when my values changed, so did my beliefs, so did my habits, so did my behaviors, and so did my priorities, man. So I'm telling you, man, in order to reinvent yourself, your values have to change. Man. So tell the people why you think values are so important in this process of reinventing yourself.
Oh, yeah. So values are important because, they help us grow and they help you develop. And, develop is just another word for reinvent. They help you create the future you want, so you can experience the best experience when you on that road to reinventing yourself. And I learned from my own personal experience, man. When I use my values to make my decisions, hey, I make crazy great choices on anything that I value, man. I value knowledge, so by me valuing knowledge, that's all I seek. And when I seek knowledge, I just want to give it out to everybody. And that's what I do in my real life. That's my value. I value knowledge so much, man, that I just want to, give it out to everybody.
Yep. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So that's going to take us to principle number one. Like, reflect on your past. Like we're asking you to go ahead and do that in this very first principle. So Tay, I'm going to let you hit it first, man. Tell them why you think it's a good idea for people to reflect on their past.
Hey, listen, man, reflecting on your past, that's a great way to help you understand your present situation. I mean, 98, maybe 90% of all the choices and decisions you made are the reasons why you're in the situation or circumstances you're in now. And whatever that circumstance is, right now, don't beat yourself up about it. Like, really don't. Be easy on yourself because you got to remember, you just reflecting on the past. You're not dwelling on the past. Let's use football for an example. High school football. You had a game Friday night. Y'all didn't do too good. Y'all lost. So on Saturday or maybe Monday, y'all go back in the past on Friday's game to watch the film. And you're watching the film so you can study the mistakes that you made to correct so you won't do them in the next game. And also, when you reflect on the past, you get to see how far you actually have came. So there's some positivity in looking in the past. And I can tell you right now, when I look back and, retrospect and the time that I did my self-reflection, I noticed I didn't really achieve my goal as fast as everybody else around me did. But I got to figure out, like, this is what I really want to do in life. So self-reflection on the past is not a bad thing.
And I agree with that, man. And I'm going to just piggyback on what he said. Like, reflecting on your past gives you a clear idea, a clear focus of who you are today and who you want to become tomorrow, man. Like it allows you to take inventory on your growth. By reflect, what I want you to do is, and here's what I want you to do. I'm going to give you an assignment. By reflect, what I want you to do is write it down. Like, write down all the negative stuff you did. Write down all the people you wronged. Write down all the opportunities you missed. Write it down and give yourself 1 hour to think about it. Give yourself 1 hour to cry about it. Like, give yourself 1 hour to make peace with it. You know what I'm saying? Give yourself that time. Like, I ain't saying it's a bad thing. I ain't saying it's something you shouldn't do, but it's definitely something you shouldn't dwell on. It's definitely something you shouldn't hold on. Which brings us to our next principle. Principle number 2, stop living in the past. Like, you gotta stop living in the past, man. Like, make peace with your mistakes, and then take that same list that you wrote down and burn it, shred it, or flush it. Like, do whatever you need to do to get rid of these things that's happened in your past because it's holding you back. Like, stop telling me, like, please, like, stop telling me what you went through when you was 10. Like, stop telling me, like for real, telling people to stop telling us, stop holding on to your dad not being in your life or your mama not being in your life. Like, stop beating yourself up for cheating on your girl. Like, stop. That was years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, It's time to let that go, and it's time to stop living in the past. Now, go ahead and take that, man. Tell them your viewpoint on why it's important to stop living in the past.
I'm gonna just tell you like this, man. Listen, if you really trying to move forward, just think about when you drive, right? When you drive, you got this big windshield, right? Where you can see everything in front of you. Do you notice how small the rear view mirror is? Do you really see how small it is? You don't need to really look back in the rearview mirror when it comes to your life. You know what I'm saying? That's why you reflected on principle number 1. You reflecting on the past, so you can look back and just connect the dots, take all the toxicity out that you're gonna bring to the current, so you can take it to your future. You really gotta let go of the past, man, to move to the future, man. You really do, man. And I'm gonna tell you something about the past. If you hold on to it, you'll never, ever, ever become your best self moving forward if you hold on to the past. Never, ever.
Yep. Let him know. Let him know, Tay. Let him know, man. Let him know, man. And that brings us to principle number 3. Like that moving forward segment. Like, you got to create a new vision for your future. You got to create a new vision for your future. Like, spend time with yourself. Spend time with yourself to explore your passions and your talents. Like, the one question I ask people is, what do you want? Like, you got to sit there and ask yourself, what do you want? And believe it or not, that's the hardest question for people to answer, man. That is one of the hardest questions for people to answer. And most of the time, it's because they haven't been asked that since high school, or in some cases, elementary. So I ask you, I'm asking you guys now, like, what do you want? What do you want to be? Like, how do you want to live? What do you see yourself moving forward? Like, what do you want? It's time to start dreaming again. Like, it's time to start formulating a plan of how you gonna make that dream become a reality. Like, before I ask you to make a list of your past, now I'm asking you to make a list of your future. Like, make a list of the goals you want to accomplish. Like, write down all the skills you want to obtain. Like, write down your health, what your health look like. Like, write down what your wealth looks like in the future. Like, create your own vision statement. Why? Because it's important to create a new vision for your future in order to reinvent yourself. That's so important, man. It is important that you create a new vision for yourself. It's important that you write that new list down once you burn that old one.
Mm-hmm.
So tell the people, man, exactly what they can do to upgrade their vision, man, and why it's important.
Yeah, so what you can do to upgrade your vision is really, like he said, write down everything in the past that you're trying to let go. And when you do that and you release, your perspective on life will have no limits. So when you go ahead and write that vision down, and seriously, write the vision down. I don't really believe in typing the vision in your phone. I mean, I think it's too much distraction. Instagram, social media, all that. Write the vision down, put it on the refrigerator, put it on your wall, put it on your mirror, and actually be, have some clarity in it. Don't say that I want more money. Say I want to make $10,000 a month. Don't say that I want to take care of my family. Say, hey, I want to put my son or my daughter in a private school. You know what I mean? Really be serious about the vision.
Yep.
And just to recap on all the principles, I'm going to tell you like this. Reflect on the past, release all negativity, and redesign your vision.
And that's important, man. Hey, man, again, it's your motivators. It's your inspirators, Coach Spaulding and Tay.epps, man, saying have a great rest of the week and make the rest of your life the best of your life.
Yes, sir.